Welcome to Dee's Veggie-tale, which is a vegetarian cooking channel. My name is Deidre, and if this is your first time joining us, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today we have a special guest with us, which is my son-in-law, Philip, and he's going to take us to the island of Jamaica. He's making a Jamaican veggie stew, so stay tuned. Okay, we're back and we're getting ready to introduce the ingredients.
All right, so thanks for having me, Mother. So today, as Mother would have said, we are doing a Jamaican style vegetable stew, Jamaican veggie stew. So for the veggie stew we have today, we're doing some chocho. Um, for different race, different ethnic groups, it might be pronounced differently, but in Jamaica we call it the chocho. So the stew today is primarily made up of chocho. We're gonna have some pumpkins. We're doing some mushrooms. We're doing some
Squash.
squash.
Mm.
Sorry, yeah. So we're doing some squash. So it's
Yellow
pretty much
squash. It
yellow
looks
squash.
good.
So primarily the dish will make the made up of these three main ingredients as a base of the protein. And of course, we have all our seasonings, which is our bell peppers, onions, and stuff like that we use to saute in some good grace coconut Jamaican sauce. So that's pretty much the dish for the protein. All of this will be paired with some Jamaican yellow yam. We're doing some potatoes in it as well. And we also be doing some corn, some sweet corn. And of course, I would have made this just a little bit before the show. This is some dumplings. So we call it dumpling. In Jamaica, we ain't doing all of this if we ain't got some dumpling in it. So we got to put some dumpling in the pot. So
sounds good.
Get down to cooking.
Okay then. Now that choy, what that type of vegetable there before it's peeled. For those of you, for our subscribers and audience that may want to make this is how it looks in the store before he peel it. He peeled the outer layer off of it. So
all right, so because pretty much it's simple to do. So I just kind of do one as a demonstration. So of course you wash all your vegetables, and we use just a carrot scraper to kind of just peel the skin from the chocho on the outside. After which, I kind of just slice and dice based on the size that you want to kind of put it in the pot. So it's pretty easy to peel. I like to use the gloves. Don't like to get my nails all messed up. But yeah, so just to kind of peel the outer layer off.
Choy.
Yeah. Chocho. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's one of the good things about chocho as a vegetable that we use is you pretty much can use it to your liking. It's one of them, you'll call it like a bland vegetable, so where it adapts to whatever it tastes, to whatever seasoning you kind of pair it with. So yeah, unlike this one, so we're gonna start cutting up our chochos. Kind of prep them, cut them to size based on how we want them.
Okay, Philip. So, I know you were born and raised in Jamaica. What area of Jamaica, the island of Jamaica, are you from?
So listen, so I'm gonna tell you that I'm from Jamaica, but I'm gonna tell you my Jamaican story. I don't tell people that I'm from Kingston when I tell you that I'm from Jamaica. I'm a country boy.
Okay.
Born and raised in Portland. Yeah, we tell you that's probably one of the most beautiful parts you'll ever see in Jamaica. Always lush, always green, good vegetation, nice rivers, so that's kind of where I was born and raised before moving to Kingston. So yeah, pretty much born and raised in Portland, Jamaica.
Okay then. So how did you fall into loving as far as will you enjoy cooking?
That's the funny thing. I never liked cooking.
You never liked cooking?
I never liked cooking. I never liked cooking. Cooking for me really became a thing like what it would have been 2016. So my wife and I we started a Jamaican food truck in Niagara Falls. So this is where even if you don't know how to cook, you're gonna have to cook. Not saying that I can't cook or I couldn't cook, but it wasn't one thing that I enjoyed doing. But more so now, I guess the passion started there, and it's pretty much just the joy I get from doing it. Once you know I can cook a good meal and the family is good, then pretty much that's everything for me. So
Right, right. I remember when we first met you, and you cooked dinner for us.
yeah,
This was before you and our daughter got married, and I fell in love with Jamaican cuisine. I think you cooked us like jerk shrimp and some other things, and
yeah,
chicken,
curry chicken,
curry
yeah, curry chicken
chicken,
back then, right, right, right,
um,
right, right.
and even this vegetable stew that you're cooking for us today. I remember the first time you cooked it a couple years back for us,
Right.
because we had just come off of meat, as far as eating any type of meat or anything like that, and you said, I have a dish for you that I think you will enjoy, and
Right.
I tell you, we really enjoyed it. And I think you cooked it for us several times.
It's a pretty good dish. I mean, it's a good light eat,
Yes.
and especially for the persons, whether you be a pescatarian
Right.
or you be, a full blown vegetarian, it's something that everybody will enjoy.
Yes. Yes.
I've always said cooking really for me is the ingredients that you put in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you really get the flavor you want. That's how you get the full out of it. So it's really just the ingredients. Back home, you know, your mother, your parents, they will always say to you, when they cook with love. So
Right.
all of that,
Right.
all of this that you get is pretty much just love you cooking with.
Okay. So now you're just kind of chopping up the.
Yeah, just more so just dicing these up. I mean, no specific
Mm-hmm.
size. The one thing about these chochos is that once they're cooked, they they tend to lose the body mass. They'll start falling apart. So
Oh,
you don't
okay.
want to cut them too small.
Right.
You don't want to cut them too big because you still want to make sure that everything can be cooked through thoroughly. So I mean, good portions is fine.
Okay.
Um, so this is our chocho for me. So the yellow squash that I use, I try to get the ones that are not too old because I still cook with the seed and all of that in it. So pretty
Okay.
much,
So you leave the seed on. You don't
yeah.
take the
So
seed
just
out.
same carrot peeler that you have, peel the skin off on the outside, and then you just kind of do the same thing. I mean, these will all lose their mass once being cooked. So
Mm-hmm.
you tend to just kind of cut them up in a good bite-sized pieces.
Okay. Um, Back home, this type of veggie stew, what does it pair with? Like, I know sometimes you make like a type of fish, like an escovitch.
Like a escovitch fish for persons
Mm-hmm.
who eat fish, then that's paired well with like a
Mm-hmm.
fried festival, like fried dough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fried like a bread, like a
like a
dough.
bread like
Okay,
dough, right? But
right.
so
Festival, yeah.
good. So for this dish, what we're gonna try to pair it with is we're gonna do some ground provisions as we call it. So we're doing sweet corns.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do some sweet potatoes, and we're also gonna do a yam. So this is a Jamaican staple. It's called the yellow yam.
Wow.
So this yellow yam right here. So the story of Usain Bolt. So in Trelawney, where Usain Bolt is originated from, this is kind of one of their specialty in terms of a ground produce that
Right.
they grow. They grow a lot of Jamaican yellow yam. So this is it right there. So
Oh,
we're doing
okay.
that, and then again put in some
So that's
flour.
what make them run so fast, huh? For those of you, Usain Bolt, one of the biggest track stars
Right.
that the world has ever known. He comes from Kingston, right? Is
No,
it?
it's from Trelawney in Jamaica.
Okay then. Okay.
Yeah. So pretty much what I would have done is so the stove is on. So we are allowing our water to come to a boil.
Mm-hmm.
After which we start working on our dumplings. So we're gonna make it in small bite sizes dumplings. Put it
Okay.
in the pot. Then we peel our yam, our potato, and then our corn. So what I'm gonna do in the interim is just to kind of prep all the seasonings that I'm gonna
Okay.
need to put in this dish. So pretty much that's what's happening right now.
Okay. You can cut it. Yeah. All right. Not really yellow peppers. And that's a yellow onion, white onion,
Yeah,
yellow
it's like
onion.
a white, yeah, cooking
Okay.
onion. One of the things we like to do in Jamaica is that we like to cook with a lot of natural seasonings. So all of the onions, um, the thyme, the garlic,
Okay.
scallion, stuff like that, that brings out all that natural aroma in the spice. I mean, this dish will primarily be for persons who are like a Rastafari,
Oh,
like
okay.
dreadlocks as
Right.
they call them. So they will kind of like this kind of dish. So yeah. So we like to add colors to what we do
I
in terms of
see.
what we
Yeah.
eat. So you know,
I see with the peppers, you got yellow, you got red peppers,
yeah,
and
man.
you
So
got green peppers.
yeah, so we like vibrant colors when cooking. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, food should be attractive. Like I eat with
Right.
my eyes.
Well,
So
you know, like I'm getting ready to say, like they say, the people, you know, when they see food, they eat with their eyes first.
yeah, man, you definitely have to eat with
Yeah.
your eyes
Oh, you
first. So
got some orange pepper too.
orange pepper.
Okay.
So I mean, I like a lot of bell peppers in it. You know, bell
Mm-hmm.
peppers, onions. You know, because most of these, the way I cook the stew, a lot of these will be kind of cooked out to the latter part. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, it brings out the flavor, brings out the aroma, and the dish.
Okay.
All right, so I got my squash and my chochos all cut up. Got all my seasoning right here cut up. I got my mushrooms. I'm gonna cut these mushrooms into more bite-sized pieces, especially the bigger ones. All right, so just kind of cut them.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of this is kind of pretty. All of these are washed ready to go in.
So it seems like cooking really relaxes you.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. I don't mind doing it.
Right,
Yeah, if I'm
right.
comfortable, I don't mind cooking. Like, I mean, I'll cook home, but don't get me alone living and tell me to cook. Do that.
You know, I'm like this. I don't cook every day, but I do enjoy cooking
Yeah, I do enjoy cooking. Yeah,
because it's very relaxing for me.
it is. It is. It definitely is. All right, so now we got all of that set. Um, getting our pot coming almost to a boil. So preference is sea salt.
Now, how long does it take as far as when your dumplings start to cook?
I mean, dumplings, I'll probably say about 15, 20 minutes
Okay.
after. They should be good to eat.
Now, you didn't go to culinary school, right? Well, you said that. No, people, he didn't go to culinary school.
Nah, it's just you gotta be able to just do a little bit help yourself, pretty much. Make our dumplings, and yes, as a real Jamaican, they will tell you that you normally don't kneel this down and put it, but it's kind of some lazy work.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So I mean, I kind of like
so
to
that's
pre-prep
the
it.
technique, huh?
Yeah. So it's pretty much just regular all-purpose flour that you use.
Okay.
Mix it all in. Tip a little bit of salt. Based on your taste, you could put a little bit like a cornmeal inside it. Right.
Okay.
But pretty much is just a dumpling. You kind of knead it in. So you roll it in a ball. You press it in, and you just put it in the water. So the water is already to a boil. So you have to put it in when the water is boiling up. So that's how it's done. So just kind of putting these dumplings in right now. Everything else, we'll try to make space for you because I'm telling you, a two suitcase we get. So we'll just kind of make the rest fit in. Alright. This right here is the yellow yam, the Jamaican yellow yam.
Mhm.
Yeah, so all of those food ingredients, leave it on the stove. Pretty much boils medium heat for about 15 minutes, 15 20 minutes. That should be good. Should be fully cooked.
So you, what type of oil are you using?
So for me, I like to use organic coconut oil. Um, like the taste, like the flavor for it. I think it's better. So it's to kind of just enough oil to be able to saute the veg, all of those vegetables that we have, then to be able to put all of those
Okay.
chochos and stuff in. So just a little bit of that. I will come to heat.
What type of heat? High, medium?
I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's just really for you to allow the oil to just come to hot
Right.
where it's hot enough to saute the vegetables.
Okay.
But coconut oil definitely gives you a nice aroma, gives you a nice taste. So I like to eat it to enhance what it is that we're doing.
Now the coconut milk you're gonna add as the coconut
Yeah, so we're gonna
oil.
saute the veg first,
Okay.
and then let's kind of do the coconut milk after. Shut that crap up.
Mhm.
All right, so all our carrots, bell peppers, onion.
Use 1 or 2 cans of coconut milk.
1 2 cans. Could use like 1.5. Pretty much, we so we have 2 ingredients that we use. We use the Maggi all-purpose season, and then this right here is some Jamaican jerk seasoning. I like to use both. Um, Based on how much you're cooking, you can actually measure. I mean, I think probably like a spoon. We'll have more afterwards, but for now, oh, or like a spoon of Maggi. We'll do a spoon of jerk right now.
So that's jerk seasoning
Yeah,
right
jerk
there.
seasoning.
Okay.
So pretty much in terms of seasoning, this is kind of what we use to get our taste, to kind of blend back that nice Jamaican vibe to it,
Get that nice flavor.
and a nice flavor to it. Alright, so allow this to saute in the coconut milk for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll start putting in our vegetables and then have everything just kind of all cooked in one.
So the dumplings coming along pretty good, huh?
Dumplings coming along. So the potato, I put it in last because it cooks the fastest.
Okay.
So it takes the least amount of time to cook. So it goes in last. Our coconut sauce reduced, or with all our seasoning, we're gonna now add our pumpkins, chocho. So allow that to cook for a little bit.
Okay.
All right, so just added the mushrooms, added a little bit more. The Maggi seasons, pretty much, you just kind of allow all of this to cook down probably for the next 15, 20 minutes. Based on, I mean, the pot is full, so it might take a little longer right now, but just to come to a boil where all of this now start cooking until it's texturized, and then we should be there's other final bit of seasoning, and then we should be good.
Okay.
These are ripe plantains. So what we'll do with these is to peel the skin off them, wait for the oil to come to a boil, or to get hot rather, and then I'll just cut them up and start frying them.
Okay, now you're starting to cook the plantains, and that's just in regular vegetable oil.
Regular vegetable oil, or you still use the same coconut oil. I use the coconut oil to fry the plantains. Organic coconut oil. Alright. So just to pretty much put them into the oil, have them fry for a couple of minutes until they're golden brown. Take it out. Well, you flip sides, then you take it out. So pretty much what it is for the fried plantains.
Okay. All right, now we're to the best part, which is the taste test. We're gonna try this veggie stew here, Jamaican veggie stew. It was so good to have Philip with us, who's my son-in-law. And what do we have here again, Philip?
So we got right here, so this is our Jamaican veggie stew, which pretty much contains the chocho, as we were showing you from before, mushrooms. We have the yellow squash, the chochos,
I see the pumpkin in
and the
here too.
pumpkins are in it, carrots, the mushrooms, all of
Mm-hmm.
that. So everything is all cooked down, sauteed into a coconut broth. We got some ripe plantains. We got some good Jamaican yellow yam, same yam that you see in both heats. This is it right here.
Mm-hmm.
We got some sweet corns, some dumplings, and these are some sweet potatoes. It's pretty much what it is. So it's
Okay.
time to dig in.
Yes. I think I'm gonna try the chocho first.
Or the chocho. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm, that's good.
So you got a nice soft texture for the
Mm-hmm.
chocho.
Yes.
Very light on the palate. Pretty much just kind of absorb all the broth from the coconut milk,
Yes.
with all
I
the
can
seasoning
taste.
that you put in it.
Yes.
So pretty much kind of absorb all of that in.
I can taste the Maggi seasoning in it. Also, I can taste your authentic, your special seasoning that you have.
Right, right, right. That's
And
the Jamaican jerk seasoning with a little twist to
right.
it.
Okay. I'm gonna try the dumpling here.
I'm gonna try a piece of the yellow yam.
Oh yeah. Mm.
So how we normally eat this in Jamaica. So this is the yam right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of everything on it. Some chocho,
Okay.
some pumpkin, some yam, all of that. Just a little
Okay.
bit.
I think I'm gonna do the same thing too.
Yeah. Then kind of put it in that broth. Then all at once. Yeah, man. As they would say in Jamaica, yeah, man, read the hard style cooking. Yeah, man.
Yes. Yes. We're gonna put this the ingredients in the recipe down in the description box. This is just really good. A Jamaican cuisine vegetable stew. I think you would really enjoy it. I appreciate it if you would just like, subscribe, and if you want, leave a comment. Until next time, bye bye.
Bye, guys.